Beatdown plus Control, equal to powerful hybrid decks. This video is about, guide on building your own, powerful hybrid decks. So stay tuned, and watch whole video, to understand, strategies for this kind of decks. Welcome guys at GWC, it's me back at it again, with another guide with you guys. Today I'll be explaining, hybrid decks. Most of you guys know, Beatdown, Control, and Siege. Hybrid decks are the less known fourth main deck archetype. These decks are hard to make and hard to play, but deadly when used right. So, let's get into it. For this, I put, world's best players replay from TV Royale, who play hybrid decks. Let's build your own hybrid deck. Today I will cover this contents. First, what exactly is a hybrid deck? Second, pros and cons of hybrid decks. Third, types of hybrid decks. Fourth, best win conditions. Fifth, general game plan. Sixth, building a hybrid deck. 7 example decks. So first we start with what exactly is a hybrid deck. In Clash of Clans, a hybrid army is when you have one attack to weaken a part of the base, then you have a second attack to finish things off. In Clash Royale, it's a little different. A hybrid deck is a deck which combines two different playstyles. This could mean a deck uses a Hog Rider for blitz pushes, and a balloon for another attack. A hybrid deck can also be a combination of two different archetypes. You could have a P.E.K.K.A. for a beatdown aspect, while you have the X-Bow as a siege weapon. Hog Balloon is a hybrid deck. Pros and cons for this kind of decks. As with any deck archetype, hybrid decks have their own advantages and weaknesses. Pros: catch opponent off guard with hybrid combos. Different playstyles allow for different attack styles. Your opponent might be strong in defending one attack, but with the hybrid deck, you have a second playstyle which can take advantage of the opponent weakness. Split pushes can be deadly with two different win conditions going both lanes. Either apply constant pressure with the both two win conditions or combine with win conditions into a powerful attack. Hybrid decks can be designed in any way to fit any two archetypes of the user choice. Cons: hybrid decks are hard to create, hard to use. Although there aren't that many cons for a hybrid deck, these decks can be very complicated during battle. This leads to other players to use other singular archetypes which only incorporate one playstyle. Those decks are a little easier to use and are much easier to create. Types of hybrid decks. There are 3 distinct types of hybrid decks. First, Beatdown Siege. Second, Air and Ground Attack, and Beatdown Chip. In Beatdown Siege decks, a beatdown siege deck uses a siege weapon in combination with a beatdown attack. These decks use either the X-Bow or mortar for siege and attack, such as a golem for heavy beatdown or P.E.K.K.A. which can help defend then transition to offense. Hog Rider and Graveyard can also be used in combination with the siege weapon. Air and Ground Attack decks. Air and Ground Attack use a ground troop attack in combination with a flying troop. Not all air and ground attack decks are pure hybrid. For example, a giant balloon deck is an air-ground attack, so it could be considered hybrid if you are also able to make separate balloon pushes. Air and ground attack decks are only considered hybrid if can make separate pushes between your ground and air win conditions. Beatdown chip decks. Beatdown chip decks use a beatdown push with another win condition which also allows for chip damage. The beatdown push normally has a tank like a giant. The chip damage comes from a Hog Rider or Miner. These decks are usually used like a normal beatdown but are also hybrid with the ability for separate attacks. Giant Miner is a very strong hybrid deck. Best win conditions. The best win conditions to use are cards which can be used separately, in different pushes while also making for a powerful combo, when used together. The best win conditions are Hog Rider, Miner, Balloon, X-Bow, Mortar, P.E.K.K.A., Giant, Graveyard, Royal Giant, and Elite Barbarians. Each of these cards can be used separately by themselves and can also synergize well with other win conditions. General game plan. Start of match. In the beginning, find out your opponent win conditions and their counter cards. Try not to show both of your win conditions in the beginning unless you can benefit from it. Mid-game. Now that you know most of your opponent deck, start to get more aggressive. Most hybrid decks also have a control archetype aspect. Play the match by making positive elixir trades, then going aggressive when the time is right. Hybrid decks rely on going aggressive, but not too aggressive, with being able to use different attacks. Double Elixir. Once Double Elixir start, go ham on your opponent. Slam your foot on the gas pedal and don't let go. You will need to play very aggressive and apply pressure. Easing up on the gas pedal can allow your opponent to gain an opportunity to break through your defenses. If you must play a little passive, start a card in the back to threaten your opponent that you are building up a push. Over time, continue to do chip damage on your opponent tower. Whittle down the tower slowly but surely. Make smart play and gain elixir advantages to cripple your opponent slowly. Just keep on fighting, and if you must, play heavy defense to force a draw. Building a hybrid deck. First type is Beatdown Siege. Beatdown card. This needs to be a tank which can help defend your siege weapon and transition to offense. A giant can be used to soak up damage, or a P.E.K.K.A. can be used to provide extra defense. Graveyard can also be used. Siege weapon. This is self-explanatory. Use either X-bow or mortar, whichever one suits your style. Main support. This needs to be an all-round versatile troop which can be used in many situations. Examples: Electro Wizard, Executioner, Wizard. Building or siege defense. This can be a building which you can use on defense, and to also defend the siege weapon. If you prefer not to use a building, instead use a card which can help to defend the siege weapon. Examples: Kinnan, Ice Wizard, Fire Spirits, Knight, and T-Air. This will be a card used to hit air troops and or provide extra support. Examples: Musketeer, Archers, Minions, Mega Minion. Swarm card. Any type of card to be used as a swarm. Examples: Skeleton Army, Goblin Gang, Skeletons. Spell, low damage spell used to take down small troops. Examples: Zap, Arrows spell, medium to high damage spell to take down medium health hordes of troops. Examples: Poison, Fireball, Rocket. Air and ground attack. Win condition: 1 an air card which will be your main air attacking troop. Examples: Balloon, Lava Hound. Win condition: 2 ground. This will be a ground troops used to make ground rush attacks. Examples: Hog Rider, Elite Barbs. Air support spell. This can be a card to support the air troops or a spell. Examples: Minions, Arrows, Fireball, Freeze, Baby Dragon. Ground support. Ground support is a card which will help support your ground rushes. Examples: Fire Spirits, Ice Spirit, Goblins, Goblin Gang, Ice Golem, Princess. Main defense. Use a solid defensive building here. Examples: Kinnan, Tombstone, Inferno Tower. Versatile support. This card is used to support your main defense and offense. Examples: Musketeer, Ice Wizard, Princess, Executioner. Versatile response card. A versatile card which can be used in many situations. Examples: Ice Spirit, Skeletons, Skeleton Army, Goblin Gang. Spell. Use a spell which helps to cover up the weaknesses of your other cards. If your deck is weak to swarms, use Zap, Arrows, or Log, and if your deck has little splash damage, use a medium damage spell such as a Fireball. Beatdown chip tank. Use a sturdy tank that will mainly be used on offense. Examples: Giant, Golem, Royal Giant, P.E.K.K.A. Second win condition. This will be your second attacking troop. This will provide chip damage and support your main tank. Examples: Hog Rider, Minor support card 1. Support card 1 will be a card used to support your tank. Examples: Musketeer, Executioner, Electro Wizard, Wizard, Bowler. Support card 2. Support card 2 will be the card used to support your second win condition. Examples: Minions, Goblin Gang, Goblins. Main defense. Rely on this card to provide the DPS needed on defense. Examples: Inferno Tower, Tombstone, Kinnan, Musketeer. Mini P.E.K.K.A. defensive support. This will be a card used to support your defense. Examples: Ice Spirit, Skeletons, Ice Wizard, Mega Minion, Skeleton Army. Spell 1. Low damage spell. Examples: Log, Zap, Arrows. Spell 2. Medium damage spell or support spell. Examples: Fireball, Poison, Freeze. Example decks. These are examples decks to give you an idea for what type of deck to create. You can either use one of these decks or create your own. Beatdown Siege. Graveyard, Mortar, Electro Wizard, The Log. Skeleton, Knight, Archers, Poison. P.E.K.K.A. X-Bow deck. P.E.K.K.A. X-Bow, The Log, Skeleton. Fire Spirits, Archers, Mega Minion, Fireball. Air and ground attack. Hog Rider, Balloon, Ice Golem, Baby Dragon, Princess, Spear Goblins, Zap, Inferno Tower, Lava Ram, Lava Hound, Battle Ram, Mega Minion, Tombstone, Minions, Zap, Skeleton Army, Fireball, Beatdown Chip, Hog Rider, Giant, Skeleton, Ice Spirit, Zap, Minions, Fireball, Musketeer, Giant Miner, Giant, The Log, Zap, Minions, Fireball, Musketeer, Minion Horde. Visit this Clash Royale Arena page to read more about this deck. This all content is very helpful to me to make this kind of video. I put link in description, so please check out. That it for now. Any questions, comments, or insults, post them in the comments below. If you like my video, then like and share. Keep supporting me to more Clash Royale decks. For this you need to subscribe to my channel. Every best deck for you. I hope you like my guide and have a better day. See you in next meta guide. Stay tuned. Peace.
هلا اجا الزعيم العظيم
على دين بابا فقار.
الشعب يقول اني حاكم كريم.
ايوه، بس تعرفون منهج